Hey team, welcome to Yoga Sculpt number 10. For this class, for today's class, you're gonna need a pair of heavy dumbbells. I got 20s. A pair of medium dumbbells, I have 15s, and then, or a pair of 10s rather, and a pair of light dumbbells. If you are looking to flow with the light dumbbells, it can be an added challenge. We're gonna start with a preparatory mobility flow and then go into our flow prep A, as it were. Drop down. While you're doing this, I want you just to focus on your natural breathing rhythms. Just feel your breath go in and out. The theme for today's class is going to be intention, and intention can be different every day. So you want to be able to maximize your intention, and one of the best ways to do that is bring awareness to your breath. That'll bring a little more clarity to the mind, your thoughts, and your feeling of being in the present moment. So just breathe normal. Feel your body, feel your ribs, your hips, your shoulders. It's all good. Starting off with a little preparatory baby flow. We're going to start off in child's pose, except this time, instead of a traditional child's pose, I want you on the balls of the feet. Hands are going to go out in front. Elbows drop down, and then you send the hips back and forward. So I just kind of want you to have the forearms down. Feeling a stretch. We'll do one more. Forward and then back. Then we're going to angle it slightly. So you're going to take your right hand to the left side of the mat. Left palm is going to go on top. We're going to kind of massage into this. So I'm going to lean into it, putting weight on my elbow. And I'm going to send the hips back at an angle. Sending your weight outside of the right leg. So you'll feel a stretch on the right side of the body, but it's kind of gentle. We'll do one more. And just massaging into that, and then we're gonna switch. You're gonna take your left hand to the right side of the mat. Right hand is gonna clamp on top. When I lean into it, notice I'm kind of dipping my shoulder, and I feel pressure on my hands and my forearms, and I'm sending my weight or my torso outside of my left hip. So you feel a slightly deeper stretch. Last one. We're gonna do each of these desegmented asanas about 3 times. Finishing in the center. Hands are going to come directly underneath you. You're going to tuck the back toes. Coming into downward facing dog. You can pedal the knees left and right. Going into a 3-legged dog. Right leg's going to come up to the sky. Flex the foot, and then you're going to come into pigeon. Right knee to right wrist. Make the letter 7 with the lead shin. Back leg is long. You're going to base your hands wide. Left hand's going to thread through. And then you're going to come back to center, and the right hand is going to thread through underneath your left arm. And if this is your first round, I'm not even going that deep with the rotation, just letting my body drop, plant the hands, step straight back, tuck the back toes, coming through a reverse tiger curl into a 3-legged dog, back into your pigeon, flipping to the top of the foot, basing the hands wide, adding a breath here, inhale, exhale, thread. Feeling the shoulders, inhale back to center, the hip, particularly the right hip. One more, and we're just going through whatever your range of motion is, so just kind of over-articulate everything. Really send the hips back, curl, scoop, knee to wrist. Big inhale, open up the chest. As you exhale, maybe this time you'll be able to drop a little bit lower by dropping your head or your ear to the mat. Come back through center. Adding on, tuck back toes. We're going to stick with the right side. Coming into scorpion, big inhale. This time as you exhale, right foot's going to step between the hands. You're going to drop the back knee. Coming into crescent moon, take a big inhale, open up, flex at the wrist. As you exhale, you're going to pull back like a bow and arrow, holding here. Then cactus the right arm, cactus the left arm, and then extend up and out. Coming into an atlas lunge, and then we'll do that a couple more times. Plant the hands, 3-legged, to scorpion. Step through. Low lunge, drop the back knee, arms are going to reach straight up, crescent moon, flex, pull the elbow back, cactus, reach up. This is like you're pushing the world or you're holding the world in your hands. Coming back through, plant the palms, last one, best one. Three-legged into scorpion. Stepping through, drop the back knee, coming into crescent moon, flex the wrists and the hips forward. Come back to neutral spine, left hand to your right thigh, right hand pulls forward like a bow and arrow, pull it back, body will rotate and then press up. Re-square off, fingertip the floor, that was the last one. This time you're going to go right into a pyramid stretch. You can use your weights for this if you need to. Right, you go on the top of the dumbbells. We're going from long lunge or runner's lunge into long pyramid by straightening the leg out. Big inhale, big exhale. Now I'm gonna go for one more, and this time I'm gonna send my knee a little bit over the ball of my foot. Just finding that range of motion, and then send it straight back. Ooh, just like this one. Left foot's gonna be right foot. Adjust the weight so they're slightly outside. Take a big inhale, arms come overhead. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Hips over heels, step it back. And we're gonna go right to the other side, starting with the pigeon variation. So three-legged, coming into pigeon. You're gonna make that letter 7 with the lead shin. Then base, your hands kind of wide. Mind the weights. Right arm's gonna thread through. And one side might be a little tighter than the other side. It's all good. Come back through 2 more times. Three-legged dog, so squeeze the core, tiger curl. Three-legged, pigeon. Knee to left wrist. Spine is nice and long, base the hands. Right arm's gonna thread through. Maybe this time you can touch the side of the head, take a big inhale. Don't forget about your breathing. Big inhale, exhale, contract, send it back. Knee to wrist, make the letter 7. Back leg is long. Thread, drop. Oh, yes. And just kind of feel where you're at. Feel your rotation, feel your hips, plant the palms. Coming right into scorpion through reverse tiger curl, open up the hip. Soft bend in the bottom knee, then step through. Coming right into a low lunge with the knee on the floor. You're gonna crescent moon, and you'll be able to get a better angle on this side. So right hand goes to the thigh. Notice, bow and arrow, pull it straight back. Then I just cactus the arm, cactus the other arm and reach up. This is like you have the globe, the world in your hands. You push it up and out. And then reset, and then 2 more times. A little more fluid. Scorpion, step through. Crescent moon legs, back knee is down, crescent moon hands, and then flex at the wrist, hand, pull, elbow, atlas lunge, variation thereof. Last one, best one, scorpion. Articulate through, drop, flex, hand to thigh. That's gonna be key because it's gonna help you get a little bit of leverage. I can pull on that thigh, helping me rotate, and then I extend up. Square off, fingertip the floor, right foot's gonna meet left foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, and then rise up. Hand goes to the small of the back, the hips can be out slightly. And I realize that I missed one, but don't worry, we'll go back to it. Press 2 more times. One more. Forward folds, hands can go to the weight, step back with the right foot. Long lunge to pyramid. We're gonna get right into our main flow. Our main flow is gonna consist of connective or connecting asanas. We're gonna do those 3 times through. Not holding anything, we're just gonna feel the range of motion. Right foot meets left foot. Weights go to the top of the mat. You can flip it. We're gonna do 1 vinyasa, take a big inhale. Option 2, do an up dog, but if that's too intense at the moment, you can always just step back in a down dog. Plank position, drop the knees, lower down halfway, inhale, upward facing, pressing the hips forward, tuck the back toes, downward dog, getting right into the main flow. We're going to start with the right side, right leg. Inhale, scorpion.